So f of x, what is the natural probability density function? 4ax. Substitute the 4ax. Okay, 4ax and ax integration equal to 1. Now you have to find the value of a. Okay, that's fine. Now let's keep the constants outside. Integrate x square by 2. X square by 2. So substituting the limits. What is limits? My x limits 0 to 1. X limits. Okay, substitute the limits so that keep the a on the left find the rank correlation coefficient of ranks of 8 candidates in maths and English as given below. Okay? Write this maths. Next. I'll dictate. You just write at horizontal.
8 candidates in maths and English.
Maths and English. Write down the list of the maths marks first. 76, 90. Write like this, maths marks alone. 76, 90, 98, 69, 54, 82, 67, 52. I'll repeat once again, maths marks alone. I'll repeat once again, maths marks alone. 76, 90, 98, 69, 54, 82, 67, 52. Everyone finished? Now English marks. Excellent. English marks. 25. Write down mark. 25. 37. English marks. Next English marks. 25. 37. 56. 25. 37. 56. 12. 7. 36. 23. 11. Okay. Write down the solution. Listen. These are the maths marks and English marks. X, Y, two random variables. X and Y. Okay. Maths marks. So now we have to find the rank. What is in the rank? If you get more marks, then it will come under first rank. Then second more marks. Second rank. Third one. Like that. You have to fix the rank for separately. In your maths marks, then in the English marks. Okay. First, tell me this is one the first one.
98.
98. So mark it as 1. First one. Then 90. 90.
82.
Then 82. 76. 'Just like that, you have to find out the ranks for Y also. Okay? Y also, listen. Y also, what is this DA means? Difference of this rank for Y. These are the ranks of Y. Okay? Now, what is going to be DI? DI equal to Xi minus Y. 4 minus 4?
0.
0. 2 minus 2? 0. 1 minus 1? 0. 5 minus 6? Minus 1. Minus 1. 0. Next up. 1. 1. This is DI. What is DI square?
0.
0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. You have to add. You have to add 4. So, our summation DI square is summation DI square is 4. What is my summation DI square? Total of this DI square. Summation DI square is 4 and number of items. Number of marks. 8. 8 of 10. 8, right? Okay. So n equal to 8. N equal to 8. So now our formula, rank correlation formula. What is the rank correlation formula? 55, 64. I'll repeat once again x values 68, 64, 75, 50, 64, 80, 75, 40, 55, 64. Okay. Now y values 62, 58, 68, 45, 81, 60, 60. Next 68, Data is repeated. This is